This live narration brought to you by the great and mighty Helix fossil. I consulted, he recommended. Quick, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of battles taking place a kilometer up in the sky? Is it a ghost that likes to bounce from back and forth on its feet? A giant 2-ton fucking ground lion? A washing machine? A steel-plated bird? Probably not your prime choices, but they're all eligible for sky battles, so woohoo. Before we get to that, I got a new mic. It's the same mic, but it's a newer version of said mic. So if I sound a little different or a little hopefully clearer, I don't know. My old one was held together by duct tape, so I figured it was time for a fresh start. So that's why I went out and grabbed myself the same mic, but a new one because my old one was trash. In case you're wondering why the uploads basically just dried up and stopped, well, UHC came out, and that takes up most of my time at night. I also just got back from Montreal the last time I posted a video, and I had a ton of stuff to catch up to in my sub box because that's important to me as well. And I also have real life stuff to do because this is something I wanted to bring up because I'm going to Florida in 6 days. Me and my friend really like the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are my heart and soul. During the summer, nothing better than kicking back and watching a Blue Jays game. And me and my friend decided this year, hey, why the hell not? Let's head down to Florida to watch their spring training and the preseason and such. And I'm leaving in 6 days on the 2nd of March to go down to Dunedin and just watch the Blue Jays for a week and a half. So I don't know whether you guys would be interested in some kind of videos on that. I mean, it is a trip to Florida, so I mean it would be more interesting than your average vlog, which is like, I'm going to the mall today, guys, or hey, I'm going to go grocery shopping. You guys should totally come along. I mean, it's going to be somewhat interesting. I'm going to fucking Florida. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that kind of stuff. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the answers to the question and answer thing for the 1K special in the car ride down, so that'll keep me occupied for one of the 24 hours that I need to drive. Or not drive, passenger, because yeah, you shouldn't answer questions and videotape yourself while driving. On to the battle. I'm just gonna find one today. Why the hell not? I figured, you know, if I wanted to banned by... Oh, well! Why are those even things? Guess I'm not choosing Gengar. I'll be right back. Okay, real quick, I just replaced Gengar with broken Pokemon. Figured I'd bring you guys alive today because A, it's easy for me to record, and it doesn't take that much time. I mean, you still have to put in the effort to editing, but at least you aren't sitting there doing multiple take narrations and just bothersome things like that. And also, I know if I just post an update video, absolutely no one will watch it. So there, forced you to watch an update so you know what the hell's going on. I got your opinion, you were sucked in, I tricked you all, and we're still only like 3 minutes into the video, and just searching for a battle. Just searching. Apparently Sky Battles is not a popular format. It's upsetting. Who doesn't want to battle in the equivalent of, like, the solar system, stratosphere, atmosphere? Now that she's back in the atmosphere. I'm just gonna shut up. Bye in a second. Alright, got a battle here. Man has a Braviary, man has an Electros, that's fine. I just replaced it with a nice broken Pokemon. Because there's nothing more Brokemon. There's nothing more Brokemon than a Thunderous Brokemon, the new series coming this fall. I think I'm gonna just lead off with Landorus. I probably could have shown you a little bit of the team. Special Charizard Y, Banded Talonflame with like no speed, because normally you only run speed to outspeed things that you would need to Flare Blitz, and normally that's Jirachi. And now you don't even need to outspeed Jirachi, so I just put in like a little bit of speed. I don't think it matters. It could have ran max HP. Skarmory with my Stealth Rock and the Defog. Standard Rotom Wash. Special Defensive Landorus with an Assault Vest, and then just standard Thundy-T. Thundy-I. Thundy. Just Thundy. I think I'm going to lead off with Landorus, because I can pretty much take on anything on his team. Unless he wants to lead off. Okay, perfect. He has Defog Gliscor because he's running Hyper Cutter. That's cool. I also have the HP Ice though, but I also he has Aqua Tail. I'm done. I'm done with that. Don't think that crit mattered. Even if it did, I don't care. Basically. He brings in this. I would normally be upset because I'd have to play the Double Edge versus Brave Bird game, but I don't even have to do that because I have a Skarmory, so I can just bring in that and take absolutely nothing. That is unbelievably small damage. Skarmory, you are amazing. Holy crap. I actually run a little bit of speed on this Skarmory. Skarmory is quite fast. Most people don't realize that. Same base speed as Breloom. So the more, I mean, I originally had this Skarmory set on a team that already had Stealth Rock, so I ran Taunt over that, and Quick Taunt on Skarmory is actually amazing. I don't have anything to take a hit from Charizard now that Lando got injured. Now Lando got a shit ton of damage taken off of it. So I think my only bet is to sack something, then bring in Talonflame and kill it. Charizard is a massive threat. I would not even be surprised to see Charizard Y get banned. I'm definitely suspected. It's not as broken as Lucario, absolutely not even close, but it is damn hard to switch into. Look at my team's not really built to take on Charizard that well, but Jesus Christ, this man's already impatient. Let's just wait it out a little bit more. Just to upset him. When people tell you to go, they're just being ignorant as hell. We're playing Pokemon as a thought game. You can't just rush people like that. LANDO-T? Do I need Landorus really for anything? I mean, for Electros it would be nice, but I don't really know what I'd be able to do to it. Electros is actually a massive problem. Other than that, I mean, I have Landorus for basically everything else. So, I don't think Lando's going to be that useful, and I might be able to live one. Oh, he's Mega X, so he's really silly. Okay. This is why you always carry Earthquake on your Landorus, for people like this who just want to do silly things. A ton of Stone Edge. He could probably kill me with a Flareless. He has Flamethrower. Why? That doesn't even make any sense. I mean, if you're going to run a mixed Charizard set, run Mix Y, because it's a lot more scarier than Mix. Even though Charizard X was literally built for the mixed set, Charizard Y just straight up doesn't. So sad. I'm going to go for knockoff in case he wants to do something stupid. Fine by me. I guess this is why you run speed on Talonflame, right? Heh. I can come in and U-turn. I can't do that now, but I mean, I guess I still do have Landorus, which can just come in and absolutely demolish his entire team. I mean, outside of Electros. Once again, Electros, the biggest threat, but he has nothing to take a T-Bolt. Really. Say Life Orb T-Bolt. It's going to do a shit ton. He had nothing to switch in. He sacks that. I don't know what I do to Electros. I actually have no idea. Why did he bring that in? You are beyond bad, guy. Jesus. Being rude, telling people to go, and then bringing in Dragonites on Thundurus. Real smart. Real smart. I could have T-Waved, but it's going to be way too useful later on, and Skarmory still takes... Jesus Christ, please tell me that Scarf Staraptor are not banded, because... Yeah, it's Scarf. I can just tell. Let's find one more. Wow, that was very quick, considering the first one took me about 5 minutes to find. That one was instant. That was very cool. First thing you think of when you think of battling kilometers up in the sky is a Scorpion. Yep. I mean, I guess a washing machine and a tiger isn't much better, but whatever, man. He has an absolute professional-looking team that I'm about to get smashed by. I really needed a Heatran in that last slot, but yeah, it just goes to show you how damn good and how important Heatran is. Those two Pokemon are absolute huge threats to me, and if I had Heatran, they would not be threats to me. I do outspeed Latios with this, and I could T-Wave it, unless it's Scarf Latios, which I obviously would not outspeed it. I think I'm just going to lead once again with Cloud Paw, although Cloud Paw is going to be infinitely more useful this time because Special Defense Assault Vest would allow me to basically take out the Azelf and the Latios actually with knockoff. So Lando is going to be my switch-in for Latios, as crazy as that sounds. I think I'm just going to lead off with Skarm. I mean, I know he has the Defogger, he has like, okay, obviously he has like 5 possible Defoggers, but I think Stealth Rocket's just a good idea. I mean, we are in a Sky Battle here. Stealth Rocket's not exactly a horrible idea. Yeah, let's do that. He led Charizard. I should have just led for my Charizard, and we could have had a Charizard v Charizard war, and it would have been all fun and games until one Charizard dies. But he has absolutely nothing to take a hit from Talonflame, and I kind of feel safe switching it in on a flamethrower. I really shouldn't. This is gonna hurt like all hell. Crap. Yeah, I have nothing. Alright, down flame. Oh, he's Charizard. Oh. Why are people running that? That is a Charizard X. It got the defense boost to 111. That is a problem. Okay. Okay. If I switch in Rotom, it dies to Outrage. I need to get it locked into Outrage so I can bring in Skarmory. Brave Bird, that won't even do much. How important is this thing going to be? Pretty damn important, but how much of a threat is the Charizard? A huge, massive threat, and getting off a shit ton of damage is going to be massively important. And I think he's going to have to lock himself in Outrage anyway, which means I could go into Skarm. So, Brave Bird everything. Fizzy, you taught me well. Thank you. Oh, he just has Dragon Claw. Never mind, it is still a problem. I hate people like this, man. I could bring in Cloud Paw, and no, I needed that for Latios. Crap. I could make him kill himself with Flare Blitz. Hopefully he has it. Though then I would lose my Stealth Rock, which are like infinitely important. I could go out to Thundy and T-Wave him and hope he gets full para. I really have no options for this. Jesus Christ. Frickin' Charizard's way too much of a threat, man. Brave Bird? I think Skarmory is my only option here. Because if I go with Thundy's too useful and I don't want to lose a poke, that thing is like vital for me to win the game. Rotom Wash isn't actually that vital for me to win the game. Not in the slightest. What am I doing? Rotom Wash, get out there, you see? And hit him up with a Volt Switch. If he uses Roost, I lose. Yeah, I think I just fucked up. Gotta go for Hydro in case he uses Roost. Okay, perfect. That will kill him. Perfect! He burned me! What an asshole! How could you do that to me? I'm just like a 3-inch washing machine, a couple kilometers up in the sky, and you have the nerve to burn me? That is way too problematic. I thought I was the only one to run. No. Stop that right now. Holy crap. Okay, you Psyshock, good job. Way to go. Fantastic play. 10 out of 10. Time to go to this thing. Thank God I didn't have to take that damage with Cloud Paw. I might be able to live this and be able to kill it with knockoff. Holy crap, please. Oh my god, I ate that up. That is way too good. I think I need to start running this Pokemon more often. Special Defensive Assault with Landorus. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what he'd go for. Probably a Surf or Draco if he has it. Oh, I still needed this thing for Azelf though. Crap. No, I actually like 100% do need this thing for Azelf, otherwise I lose to Azelf. Christ almighty. And I want this thing for Gliscor because it has HP Ice, and I wouldn't mind it for Crobat. Why is this Pokemon so useful? Holy crap. Wow. Okay, can I sack Rotom Wash and then just go to Thundurus and click HP Ice? I think. Although, if I get that prediction wrong and he actually goes for Roost here, I lose? He wouldn't go for Roost. He needs the damage, right? And he knows I can just kill him. That's what I'm banking on. Okay, perfect. He kills me off here. That's great. Fantastic news. And now I can go to Thundurus because I am faster. And I can click HP Ice and kill it. Thank you. I'm all nervous all of a sudden. Turning into goo. Oh my goodness. Just kill it off. You have nothing to take this hit. I mean, if you really want to go with the Azelf, I guess that would be a play. Which means I should probably go for Life Orb T-Bolt, right? Oh no, it would not be a play, because I have Priority Thunder Wave, and then I would just screw over your Azelf, and yeah. Broken Pokemon is Broken Pokemon. I'm just gonna give it a second to make sure I canceled properly, because Showdown is laggy, you all know that. Don't want this impossible to lose situation becoming a lose situation because of Showdown. Just gonna click HP Ice once, and claim my free kill, because something is dying. Thank you, Thundurus. Oh man, I have still yet to add this thing to a rain team. I really wanted to use this thing on that rain team I created because the only thing more broken. Okay, not broken. Let me change my wording here before people start misinterpreting. The only thing more ridiculous than a thunderous eye, the thunderous eye in rain, which can launch thunders instead of thunderbolts. And quoted best by Rick, nasty plot in rain sub, that shit's ridiculous, and it truly is. That's why it was banned last gen, and with perma-rain it would totally be banned once again this gen. I'm gonna have to go out on a limb and say this is Showdown lag, which is why I haven't been even playing Showdown the last couple. No. Battle timer's now on. Okay. It's not actually lag. He is just taking his sweet time. That is perfectly okay with me, I suppose. I mean, I'm just sitting here chatting with my viewers. A nice Showdown live. This background, by the way, I don't think I've actually shown this background yet, or cited my source. I will put that link up on screen right now, because thank you, guy, for the backgrounds. You sent me them over Skype, and I appreciate it, because, I don't know, it just kind of, the 3D sprites really don't work with a 2D background. Just, I mean, not that this isn't a 2D background, and not that these are actual 3D sprites, but I mean, the 2D sprites of the 3D models look a lot better on a 2D model of a 3D background. That was English. I need to get the background changed. There you go. I am actually going to cut back to when this guy makes a move. Ding, 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 we have a winner. He left, I win, and as much as I want to bring you guys another battle, this is 23 minutes, and yeah, if you actually played it out, it would have ended about 23 minutes with 2 complete battles. Instead, we get 2 forfeits because Showdown wants to be laggy, and that's why I haven't been playing on Showdown lately. I actually have a couple really, really good OU Wi-Fi battles backed up. I think I have 3 of them, so expect those possibly either while I'm in Florida, scheduled, obviously, or just before I leave. I have not decided, and obviously I've mentioned it 40,000 times before, and it's kind of just like that rumor that I always mention and never actually happens, but I would like to stream before I leave, which is on Sunday, and today is Monday, so I have 5 days. Whatever. I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Take it easy. Have a good day. See you later. Peace.